welcome to the video. We have a little plan, and the plan is to rescue some wood I've just seen. But first, we need to bail the boat. The little blue dinghy is ready to go, and we are... Wait a minute, who's holding the camera? And there's the lock, and you see the water coming out. So there's a big wide beam coming down. We're going to wait, and then we're going to join these people as they go in. And then we are going to pick up the wood. No, they will, yeah. Well, if they're not, they'll be open and we're going to take it.
I think they're just filling up the water.
Well, they are, but they might be just topping up.
Well, we'll see.
This is gold, but like, you know, you don't want to be in the video, that's fine.
I don't mind.
It's just like, I mean, this is what I have to deal with. This is like, anyway. He doesn't, now, I want to be absolutely clear. Michael's not in the video. He doesn't want to be in the video. Do you want to be in the video? What, do you mind? I'm telling you, yeah.
You see what I mean? You're using your leg, use your legs, not your back.
So that is the object of my desires. This post. Now I abseil. Am I looking heroic?
You're looking amazing, like you do this every day. Oh, no you don't. You're just gonna, do you want to just lift it up to me?
So I'm going to aim to pop it right between there. This is tossing the cable, right? That's it. Ooh. Okay, bend the knees. Very good. Feel the burn. Can you do some sort of like jazzy
Oh, it's an insect.
pumping, some pumping iron sort of like...
Chuck it in the unsinkable boat, go on.
Yeah, still doing it. Oh, I feel the burn.
I'm not going to film you. I refuse.
Okay, now let's do something completely different. These are my sheets of steel, which will be my steel doors. I have to get rid of this. I don't have a sheet of steel for this. So I'm going to make one. Metal supermarket. Put a nice guillotined straight edge on this. Use that as a ruler. Put a straight edge on that. has to be my worst welding experience in a long time. I didn't expect it to be so pitted, and also I kept welding for ages, pumping holes through it without turning down the welder. For some reason my brain just completely forgot that there's a regulator there. I had the amps too high and I punctured so many holes in it I spent forever patching it up. Hey. Now we have to make the door jamb, and I have to make a decision. I have made a decision, let me tell you what I've done. This needs to be 70 centimeters across, because in there is the generator, and it needs to be able to wheel out, and it is just under 70 centimeters. Worst case scenario, if I really was stuck, I could remove the wheels and drag it out, but that would be difficult. Those are 80 centimeters across, which gives me extra 10 centimeters, and I thought, well, why not just widen the door, move everything in by 10 centimeters, and think of it much wider and easier to get in and out of. But the reason I've chosen not to do it is I think this is 1930s engineering. This DAF engine was put in about the 1960s, and prior to that was a single cylinder Cromhout engine. I've never been entirely sure where the engine was, but I'm assuming it was here. But when it was a sailing vessel from 1910 to the 1930s, it didn't have an engine at all. So this would have been the cargo hold in here. So this had to be adapted into an engine room. And judging by these rivets, that would make sense, because the rivets would have been done in the 1930s. So there is a second roof here, so you can see where the paint is grey, and then there's some welding going on, and this roof above me is modern. So either they drop the DAF in and then put this roof on, but also they have a hatch here which the engine can be dragged out forward. So the engine can be dragged out through here, and you will see where that hatch is. So what I've decided to do is to not interfere with any of that, and just stick with a 70 centimeter width door. That will ensure that in the future, should I want to take the engine out, which I do want to take the engine out, it can come out from underneath the stairs. Or worst case scenario, cut a hole in the deck and lift it out and weld the deck back in. So my plan is now, let's just make the door jamb to fit that space. I've just cleaned up all the steel. One of the reasons I'm doing this job now is to literally get rid of 7 meters of steel that's in the boat. I can now chop it up and get it out of the way. So I have a little gap I'm going to have to fill there. I have it coming down quite a bit under there, but I've measured the distance from here to the bottom and here to the bottom, working on the basis that that's going to be my plane, and
Yeah, that's, well, I'm using the word level loosely, but that's what it is. Okay, that's extremely tight. So I'm getting stuck here with the welds. So if I round off the ends there, then it looks like it's all fine. That did the job.
So I've welded up that side, but I haven't welded that side. Let's weld the other half. Oh yeah, this takes a long time to weld. It's done. I cannot believe it. It's all welded.
Welded, 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 all the way around.
Solid. Paint it with primer and be done with it. It's done. As in, I have doors and they're painted. At a later date, I'll figure out a way of closing them, whether they be through bolts or a latch. The other thing that's not complete, and this is the important bit, it'll be steel on the inside of the engine room, but on this side, it'll be wooden paneling. So what you're looking at is not the end result, it is just the steel element. I will figure out a way of sticking some wood on. Yes? Oh my God, I was just doing a bit to camera and you've ruined it. You've ruined it and you've ruined my life. Michael, everyone. Michael, do you want to just say hi in the background?
Afternoon.
Oh, well, that wasn't hi, but anyway. Michael's turned up to annoy me. And yeah, but it's steel, so it's a fire door. Thank you. Hey! Oh my god! He borrowed a brush and he sent it back. You are a good guy. You're a good guy. Do you want a quick thumbs up that you had? There you go. I don't know if that came through or not. He's just ruined everything. Pause! No, wait, give me a second. I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody. Anyway, so we have a steel door and I'll clad it at a later date. On to the next project. Thank you very much for watching and see you next week. Oh, I think it's going to be moving day. I'm going to put a shower there and this will be a diner from here to there. Shower cubicle in the corner and doorway there, and from about a meter out to the end is the galley.